Well, good evening, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
It's Brad.
And Christa.
We're the Big Family Homestead. Watch this. Wait, no. This. No. Wait. That. Oh, anticlimactic. I got a new gizmo here to make things more fun. You can actually cue up things like crazy laughter or sound effects or all kinds of weird stuff. But that's neither here nor there because, see, I messed it up right off the bat.
Didn't push the button all the way?
Well, that's what happens when you're the producer, the chief bottle washer and director and on-screen talent.
Right.
And, yeah, and hand model. That's what I'm a hand model by day and by night. No. Anyway, good evening, everybody. Hey, it's Brad.
And Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead. Okay, so stuff. We have got some good news. It's a convoy of good news, people. I'm seeing that our buddy Scott chopped his hands all to bits. Why did you do that, man? Holy smokes, bro.
My heart hurts for you. Yeah.
You know, once the blender is on, you don't put your hands in it. I'm just trying to help
Not
you,
a
bro.
Blender.
Just trying to help.
Not a blender. No.
He's like, wait a minute, I dropped something. Oh. Why'd you do that, man? That's horrible. Hopefully at least you built something cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure he didn't build anything at this point because
He chopped them up, man. That's
chewed up
not
his
good.
fingers. No, that's not good.
Dude.
Yowza.
Yeah. See, I'm glad, obviously, I'm glad you're okay. Or else we wouldn't be joking about it. You're okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's here and he's got stitched up and
Man.
life is life, man. Watch those hand jokes. Hey,
Sorry, man.
So should I never do this to you anymore? I can't just wave? Would that be?
That's not cool.
Oh, bro.
No, we'll be praying for your quick recovery.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That is true. So anyway, stuff. We've got a few little things. We've got stuff and things tonight. We've got a lot of good stories.
We have stuff and things?
Stuff and things.
Oh, my.
Oh, my. And, yeah, so if you guys don't know, we kind of got tired of not having great radio hosts like Paul Harvey around and telling us the good news stories, the interesting stories, the stories of courage and technology that did not go awry and kill everybody. That's, those are good stories.
Those are good stories, yeah.
And so we're doing that because he's not here anymore. So we're going to do it. Yeah. So we got several good news stories coming up, but we like to kind of tell you guys a little bit about what's going on during the week while we wait for everybody to get here. So why don't you give them an update on where we have been incognito?
Well, last weekend, I should say, we went to go see our son, David, and his family in New York. So we drove...
Incognito.
We did not do it incognito.
We made you think we were downstairs.
That's right.
But we weren't.
We fooled you.
We weren't here.
We actually even fooled our father-in-law, my father-in-law.
Yeah, my dad. He's like, oh, you're not at home?
Yeah. So, anyway. We went to go see the grandbabies.
The
babies. They're doing well. Colt is the little Spitfire, man.
Oh my
that kid
gosh! He's into everything.
Doesn't quit.
Yeah, like he's reading the Energizer Bunny goodnight stories.
Yeah,
he's reading them to them.
Right. No.
Well, and you know what's funny is that we caught ourselves more than once, and this is true. Scout's on the wrong side. Well, when we would catch ourselves going, Brutus, no.
Because Colt would be doing something
he shouldn't be doing.
That he shouldn't be doing.
Don't haul off and hit your sister in the head with that toy.
Right. No, Colt,
we'd say, Brutus.
No.
We'd catch ourselves going,
Yeah.
Because at our house, it's Brutus usually getting into something.
Right. But Colt and Amelia are absolute dolls and such sweet kids. But like I said,
well, he really liked messing around with me, which was good.
He loves your beard. Loves your beard.
Yeah.
Amelia, not so much.
Did we have someone milk the cow? Yes,
Yes.
we did. We did.
Yep.
We had someone come and take care of the farm while we were gone.
Yep.
Which that's an unbelievable blessing.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So, and also, all those crazy storms that were just this past week, that big line of storms that came through with all that ice and snow, we just barely beat them through Chicago.
Yeah. We left Tuesday morning in New York. We left there and drove straight through. We were going to stay in Shipshewana, Indiana. Again, I love that place. And we couldn't because the storm was coming. And if we had stopped, we probably would have gotten stuck there for a day or so. So we decided to
push on through
and push through and get here. So
drink some more caffeine and keep on rocking.
yeah. Yep. Listen to some audiobooks and radio really loud and open the window when it's, 10
Stick
degrees.
your hands out there in the ice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and as we're driving through Chicago, he was doing that. I thought, it's probably not clean water that's hitting your hand.
Yeah.
Ugh, gross.
I didn't care. I just was, once you're in the car for over 10 hours, you start to get a little weedy with the kids in the back. And
oh, the kids were great, though.
they really were.
They were really great. They're great traveling kids. I mean,
it was a total of 19 hours?
I don't remember.
I think it was
we
19
left
hours.
at 5 a.m. Eastern time.
Got home at 11.
And got home at 11 Central time.
So it's like 4 or 5 hours, something like that.
I think something like that. Yeah.
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 Okay. So that was really cool. I'll tell you one update on our Starlink, our internet, okay? Made a video yesterday because a lot of people have been having the same issues. We've been hearing that Starlinks, once they bumped up their premium plan, which they never said they were going to do, they said they weren't going to do it, then all of a sudden everybody's bandwidth is getting cut. Right now, we're not on Starlink because it's not fast enough.
Right.
We're actually still on our AT&T plan, which fortunately we kept. But to be fair, it has been on and off. Because the day after I made that video, I went, later that day and checked it, and then it was like at a passable level. It wasn't like it used to be where it was like super good, but it was at a passable level. But then again, when we just went live right now, it was not fast enough to do this live stream.
Nope.
So I don't know what they're doing. I'm hoping this is just a new
hiccup.
business glitch, but because I know that so many of you guys out there, just like us, we depend on this because we don't have very many options.
No. There are no other options out there that can even come close to what Starlink is doing.
Yeah.
So, any other satellite companies,
They're
HughesNet,
so slow.
garbage. It's just garbage. It's
So slow.
So, yeah.
Papa Pepper, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Okay. So that's what's going on there with Starlink. To be honest, the jury is out. I'm just hopeful that this is a glitch, new beginning glitch. But we'll see. So
Yeah.
moving on.
Okay, so last weekend we were gone, and then this weekend the kids were gone. They had a youth retreat that they went to with our church and had a blast. They went to Arrowhead Bible Camp. Just got home, 4:30? We got home at 5, so just a couple of hours ago, and they had so much fun. Caleb, I think, has mostly lost his voice from talking so much all weekend.
Well, and it was so strange too, because this is like the first time I can remember that it was just been you and me in the house, and it was quiet.
Yeah, it was too quiet.
It was eerie.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
There was one good thing: the kids weren't bickering.
Yeah, that was a plus. They were not bickering.
No bickering.
At least here, they weren't bickering.
Yeah.
Well, and so it was just the 3 older kids. It was Caleb, Hope, and Grace that went, and then Ruth actually had a sleepover at a friend's house. I couldn't think of the word. Had a sleepover at a friend's house, so we went out on a date and had a good evening, and it's nice and quiet. And then we went and got Ruth the next day. So
we saw the new Ghostbusters movie.
we watched the new Ghostbusters movie. It was great.
Yeah, I was so pleasantly surprised that it was not stupid.
Right. It's not for little kids.
It's definitely not for
no. But
it's a solid PG-13 movie.
Yes.
And I mean, there was no nudity.
No, not at all.
There was nothing like that.
No.
There's just there was a little scary scene or two.
There's a few foul words in there, but
But the story was interesting, and we will not give you any
Nope,
spoilers.
no spoilers. Nope.
So
anyway,
that and our cow Honey were a little concerned, but I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, Friday afternoon, she was limping. Her front left leg she was limping. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And I noticed there was a bump on the front of her ankle.
Like the front part
right
of it.
by the hoof, right there.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, it's not warm to the touch. It's not, it's just a bump there. She's just limping. Maybe she just knocked it.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning, it was a little more swollen. Not too bad. She was still able to walk on it, no problem. By tonight, though, the swelling has gone down. I've been putting Utterment on it, which we talked to our vet, which they said that actually helps to reduce the swelling. So I rubbed some Utterment on it a few times, and it seems to be helping. So he said just to make sure that there's no infection inside the hoof. So I picked up her hoof, which I was surprised that she didn't flip out on me. And I cleaned it all off, and didn't look perfectly clean. So
yeah,
we're
hopeful.
Hopeful, yeah.
Fingers crossed, eyes crossed, knees crossed, legs crossed, and crisscrossed.
Yeah, we don't. I mean,
crisscross will make you jump. That's what they do.
See, I don't really even. Just prayers that she's doing well, and
of course,
yeah, it's not.
We don't do suspicion stuff.
We don't do
it's
anything
just a joke.
suspicious. Yeah, exactly.
So, also, hey, if you guys are looking for a very accessible, engaging, and dare I say, fun and informative Bible devotion, I do a Bible devotion Monday through Friday, and that's on Big Family Devotions channel. So tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Central, that's when we do it. We've got a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people that are here that are on the Bible Devo, and we're in the book of Matthew, and we keep it really light. There's no arguing. We don't fight. It's good stuff, and we dig in, and we support each other. We pray for each other. And so 8:30 a.m. Central, and that's starting tomorrow again. We did have some friends come over from church, which was nice tonight.
Great. It was great. These folks are awesome. I don't know how they are.
Well, you want to keep a little bit of privacy in terms of, you don't want to dish on who.
No, but super great people.
It was a really enjoyable afternoon.
Yeah, great conversation.
The pizza was stellar.
Pizza they really like pizza, and they like good pizza. So they're pizza snobs like we are. So we made pizza. I am right. I'm always right.
I wouldn't go there.
No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't go there.
But yeah, I made the pizza dough on Friday, and it was stellar tonight. I don't know.
It's because you let it go a few days.
Yeah, you gotta let it go. And I didn't put it in the refrigerator. I put it in our pantry. Okay, you may think, why would you put it in your pantry? It's going to grow mold.
It's cold.
Actually, our pantry stays cold. It stays probably 55.
It's an outside
55
wall.
degrees. It's an outside wall, so it stays really cold, and it is perfect for that kind of thing. So,
and it's ironically, it helps preserve a lot of our foods a lot longer because of that outer wall.
It really does.
Yeah, that was an unexpected bonus.
Yeah.
So pizza was
anyway, we had pizza
spot on.
and key lime pie and
yes, and bulletproof. Yes, we are pizza snobs.
Snobs.
Not nerds.
Not a pizza nerd.
No
Pizza
nerds. Snobs.
Well, and okay, so when we went to New York, we had New York style pizza.
It was okay.
It was okay. I was disappointed because the sauce was.
It wasn't that great.
Yeah. It wasn't that good.
And it was not cheap, people.
Oh my gosh, no.
We got 3 pies and some wings, and it was over $100, just to give you an idea.
But they were 20-inch pies.
They were big.
Humongous pizzas.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good, but it was not, the sauce was just not as good as ours.
Yeah, yeah.
Phoebe?
So, hey, Raising Radicals, cool. Hopefully you'll be back. That's awesome.
Yes. Phoebe, you want to know how to make pizza sauce? It's in one of our cookbooks, and there's a video that we did.
That was one of the things we were gonna make the cookbooks on sale for till after Valentine's Day.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you don't have it, you can grab it.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing was I was going to share with you. I have a new gizmo.
New toy
for the live
It looks
stream.
like a toy, honestly.
It's just little. It triggers different things where you can just quickly act like you're in a real TV studio like this. Like Brad is generally right, and I would say, yeah, he's right. See, just like that. Or if you want to go crazy, you could say, I don't know, magic fairy dust is appropriate for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. So there you have it. Stuff
where's
like
your
that.
fairy dust?
It's playing for them, not for us.
What?
I know. It's crazy. But anyway, it should be fun because I'm going to try to spice it up a little bit for whenever you need, the random explosion or whatever.
Didn't do it.
I know.
What the? I know. There it goes.
I know.
Man.
So that said, and also, yeah, it's a toy. It totally is a toy.
It totally is a toy.
Casey, yes.
Yeah.
But also for those of you guys who have been supporting the project that I've been working on for taking scripture and making it into songs for memorization, and just because it's good music, well, I hope it's good music. There's a new song tonight. So if you haven't heard there's a new song tonight, and that's it's going to be Psalm 9. So we'll play that at the very, very end. So I don't know. You ready? Are you ready for it? Let me see if I can.
There was no fairy dust. They didn't see the fairy dust.
It was a sound.
Oh, I see.
That's why.
It's a sound.
It's a sound. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you what. It is time for good news stories. It is a convoy of good news. That's right.
Yes.
We are tired of all the negativity.
Convoy.
We're tired of the way that the politicians try to pull people apart and pit them against each other. We're tired of it. We're tired. Sick and tired.
Sick and tired.
So we're going to do something about it. And we're going to start with what we do, which is share with you guys.
Yep.
So we've got some good news stories for you. And I believe are you starting out, Mama?
I'm odd today.
She's got odd numbers. Yeah.
That was funny.
So on your mark, get set, and ready to rock.
All right. Since 250 of the 270 bee species in Britain are solitary buzzers, the city of Brighton and Hove, I think I'm saying Hove. I'm saying Hove, is establishing mandates to use bee bricks in construction of all buildings above 5 meters to help encourage these solitary species to nest in them. That's really neat. Bee bricks.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Bee bricks are what appear to be blocks of Swiss cheese, but which are actually a normal building brick created with small cavities into which bees typically nest. Old brick buildings and crumbling walls have been observed as excellent habitat for bees. I gotta take this thing out of my mouth. And so Brighton and Hove are trying to deploy this simple invention to offer more room on the metaphorical bed for the pollinating insects.
My.
They have also mandated swift bricks, which offer the same comforts of home, only nesting for swifts, tiny birds that spend a few months in the UK and then migrate to Africa. The Royal Society for Protection of Birds is consulting the government to identify which height on which buildings are ideal for the swift bricks. Bee bricks are just one of quite a number of measures that really should be in place to address biodiversity concerns that have arisen through the years of neglect and of the natural environment. Sorry, guys. Not everyone agrees that these bee bricks are a good idea. Some point to a lack of evidence that the holes are large enough for a bee nest, that they have the population impact, or that the holes have to be cleaned and prevent harmful mites from residing in there. However, there are studies that find the bees will build nests inside these holes and cap the entryways to hibernate. I've seen mason bees do that.
Yeah, they do.
Some scientists add that the mites will disappear after 1 or 2 seasons and that they do not need to be cleaned.
Okay. Well, the interesting thing about that is that it is like a mason bee habitat, but mason bees, you do have to, they will use up their tunnel, for lack of a better term, and then they will go ahead and then it does need to be cleaned. You okay? You need a moment? She we think that she is on the tail end of Omicron, and we all got it, but she's just now finishing up. So if you need to take a moment, baby, you can take a moment. You do what you got to do.
It was the talking that...
Yeah. Well, and maybe I'll have to read more stories. But, okay. So the bee thing, the only thing that's interesting about that to me, or that it raises an eyebrow, is it's mandated. I don't like when the government says you have to do X, Y, or Z.
Right.
Just don't like it.
No, I thought that too.
And I think that they could even make maybe a program where they say, hey, here's an incentive where maybe they give you some kind of tiny little tax break if you put, 50 of these things on your property somewhere. That might be nice, but I don't like it when there's mandates involved. So here, I'm going to go ahead and go to the next story, Mom. So this is, okay. Human laughter is common, but what is somewhat mysterious as a part of our evolution, okay? With eyebrow raised as Brad pensively strokes his beard. Okay. It's clear to evolutionary scholars that we all laugh as a part of play, signaling our cooperation or friendliness. But how did laughter evolve? And are humans the only ones who do it? Not a chance. Animals laugh too, says this article. Animals laugh too. Researchers have observed. Primatologist at UCLA anthropology graduate student Sasha Winkler and UCLA founder or professor of communication Greg Bryant have taken a closer look at the phenomenon of laughter across the animal kingdom. The pair combed through the existing scientific literature on animal play behavior, looking for mentions of vocal play signals or what might be thought of as laughter. They found that such vocal play behavior documented in at least 65 species. A list that included a variety of primates, domestic cows and dogs, foxes, seals, and mongooses, as well as 3 bird species, including parakeets. Yeah, that's cool. Australian magpies. This work lays out nicely how a phenomenon once thought to be singularly human turns out to be closely tied to behavior that's shared with species separated by humans. The researchers looked for information on whether the animal vocalizations were recorded as noisy or tonal, loud or quiet, high-pitched or low-pitched, short or long, a single call, or a rhythmic pattern, seeking known features of play sounds. There's much existing documentation of play-based language among animals, such as what is known as play face, or primates' play bows. In canines, the researchers noted. So what constitutes play? In much of the animal kingdom, rough and tumble can also resemble fighting, but play sounds can help emphasize non-aggression during physical moments, the article suggests. When we laugh, we are often providing information to others that we are having fun and are also inviting others to join in. Some scholars have suggested that this kind of vocal behavior is shared across many different animal species. Laughing tigers and bears
I wonder if that's what Brutus does when he growls.
He's funny like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we came home from New York, he was growling at us.
But he was wagging his tail.
But he was wagging his tail.
I think
it was just a low growl. I think he was just telling us. Yeah, he's telling us, don't ever leave me again.
Don't you have any idea
Yeah.
how bad that was?
Yeah, that was horrible. So traumatic. No, it wasn't.
That one's short. I can read it if you're not feeling up to it.
I may be able to. I have to
gotta
read.
let me
Can
know
we take
so I can hit the
a
cough
second?
button.
We have to make this. Well, maybe not.
What?
Forget it. Never mind.
Have to make what? I don't know where you're going.
It's funny.
Where? I can't see what you're saying.
Hold on. Right here.
Oh. Funny comment.
Funny comment.
Funny comment. Yeah.
Okay, I will go ahead and try.
You gotta let me know when you're gonna.
Sorry, I went that way.
It's definitely not loud for them. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, guys. I really
It's
am.
okay. Just let me know. I'll hit the shush button.
The shush button.
They got the shush button.
The shush button.
It's right here.
He actually did push it.
Ready?
Go ahead.
Okay, you gotta let me know.
But you pushed it, so.
Go.
Okay. Your morning coffee can be used to make a pair of sneakers. A Finnish startup reveals Renz makes new kicks from old coffee, cutting back on waste in terms of space in landfills and methane emissions.
What do they think of next?
Exactly. 5,000 backers pledged over $500,000 to see the sneaker come to life, which uses up 21 cups of coffee and 6 recycled plastic bottles in each pair of shoes. Renz come in 9 different colors and are waterproof and super comfy.
And taste delicious.
I don't think so. Furthermore, the shoes absorb odors, and they are designed to be slipped off and on easily. Do they do they make your feet smell like coffee?
I'm sure it's got to somehow. I don't know.
Jesse Tran, the co-owner of Renz, wanted to do something to help reduce people's carbon footprint.
Get it?
While offering an everyday shoe that is functional and fashion forward.
Ooh, looks just like every other shoe to me, but that's another story.
There's that. As environmental awareness increases, so too does knowledge of the circular economy. What is it flicking back? What's that behind it?
That's the bee picture.
Oh, weird. Okay. Sorry. Shoes made from recycled coffee grounds may seem novel to some, but we wholeheartedly believe that this is just the beginning of a revolutionary garment in technology and manufacturings. Novel to some indeed, as 250,000 water bottles and 750,000 cups of coffee have been turned into these shoes so far. The coffee grounds are combined in a low heat environment with recycled plastic to create a coffee yarn to spin into the shoe's upper section, while recycled plastic accounts for the other components, and a milky tree sap that biodegrades creates the outer sole.
Who would have thunk it?
Okay, so if it biodegrades,
it's going to melt around your feet.
It's going to melt around as you walk. It's going to
leave
disintegrate,
a
right?
sludgy latte where your shoes should be. Yeah, you don't ever want to go running in those things.
Yeah, no.
So, but you know what? Kudos for ingenuity.
Right.
Yeah. Was that there was a kids movie that they watched, Robots. Mm-hmm. And there was like one of the people that they all looked up to was this robot called Mr. Big Weld. And his thing was see a need and fill a need. Mm-hmm. And I actually thought that actually stuck with me because that's the whole idea is that, okay, there is this problem with too much waste. Yes, it's a real problem. So what do? Somebody figure out how to make shoes out of coffee.
Yeah.
Kudos on you,
Yeah.
Coffee yarn.
Yeah. No idea how much they cost. I wonder.
Well, and if you're feeling, a little sleepy during the noonday time, you can always just suck on your shoes. Suck on your shoes.
Gross.
So
that's nasty. Yummy.
So here we go. Let's see, was it that one? Yeah. All right. New story.
Oh, look at those donkeys. They're so cute.
A herd of wild donkeys will get to spend the rest of their lives eating, roaming, and braying at their new home in Southern California. The herd is mostly comprised of mother donkeys and their offspring. They were relocated from Redlands, California, to nearby Reche Canyon, where they now reside at Donkeyland, a 2,000-acre donkey rescue sanctuary and wildlife preserve.
Holy smokes. Hope would love this place.
I know, Donkeyland. The donkeys were moved, not removed, I apologize, for their own safety due to overpopulation, loss of habitat, and people feeding the animals. Members of the herd were coming closer and closer to cars, railroad tracks, and last year several were hit by trains or other vehicles. San Bernardino County Animal Control Center worked with Animals ARE First Fund to carefully move the donkeys, more than 24, to their new home at Donkeyland. I think maybe we should make up like a commercial for them. Donkeyland. Donkeyland. Vice President Chad Cheatham, whichever. That's an unfortunate name for someone involved with. Yeah, someone involved with finances. An unfortunate last name. Cheatham.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Said the sanctuary was founded 10 years ago with the goal of saving wild burros and their habitat. The nonprofit is entirely run by volunteers who ensure the rescued donkeys have a place to love, peace, and privacy in their donkey way. Donkeyland. Coming to a theater near you. Donkeys.
Oh my gosh.
How about that?
That's so funny.
One burro against all odds. Donkeyland. Saving your one donkey at a time. Here, I got it. Cough away.
Oh my heavens.
Oh, yeah, let me turn it back on now.
It's okay. Hee-haw.
Okay, you can probably truncate this story. Make it smaller?
Yeah.
But before we do, you got to tell them about you've decided to give a deal.
Give a deal.
Give a little deal. Give a little deal for a cook. I don't know.
Okay. Some of you folks were asking when we were going to put the cookbooks on sale. Well, they are.
Boom.
Right now.
Ask and ye shall receive.
What are you trying to do?
Turn off the donkey.
The donkey shoes. Was cute.
Oh, let's see.
What are you?
Happy face. Now that I got buttons.
Yeah, but.
Tell them about the cookbooks.
Okay. Brad and his buttons. Holy smokes.
You know how to push my buttons, that's for sure.
Yeah, right.
Donkeyland.
So yeah, the cookbooks are on sale right now.
Right now.
Now. We put them on $2 off per cookbook. And that sale will go.
Donkeyland.
That sale will go on and through the 15th of February. So you can get your lovely bride a cookbook for Valentine's Day.
Or one for yourself.
Exactly.
And also, we're very grateful for every time you guys purchase something, because it does help us to be able to have this time to hang out with you.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. And they are digital downloads only. We
can't mail stuff all over the world.
We cannot. And that having it as a digital download allows folks that all over the world to buy it. So it's an easy print off. It's all in black and white. You can do front and back pages, and and there are, just so you guys know, there are no repeat recipes in them, except for one in the first cookbook and the second cookbook. And there was a reason for that, was because in the second cookbook, it has the cinnamon rolls in there. And so I had to put the bread recipe in there with the cinnamon rolls. So
Yeah.
There's that.
Yeah, it was actually Wanda who was asking about it.
Oh, good.
That was Wanda. She
Good.
was there on
My
Friday.
birthday present for myself. Awesome.
Well, thank
I'm glad.
you.
Well, happy birthday.
Michigan Daffodil, real quick thing. Candace Williams, I did see her comment, but it just wasn't an appropriate time to jump in and change gears. The devotional channel is called Big Family Devotions. So that's how she'll have to get there.
I can put a link here in a second.
It's Big Family Devotions. And we read scripture and then we unpack it and we talk about it. So people will comment and all that kind of stuff. So, because I did catch her comment, but it wasn't an appropriate time to switch gears on that. But that's that. So, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and continue on if you're going to type that out so that I can give you a little break reading.
Yes, thank you.
So, okay. How many of you guys grew up reading Popular Mechanics? Anybody? I know the Bulletproof Pastor, for certain this is right up your alley. Bulletproof Pastor, Popular Mechanics. What was on Popular Mechanics? It had to be every 6 months, okay? And, well, Candace, I don't know how else to tell you to get there, sister.
I just put the link.
She says she can't read the link.
Just click the link. You can just click the link.
I don't know I don't know how to fix that. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, sister. I can't.
Oh, she just became blind at Christmas. I don't know how to.
No, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. It's Big Family Devotions on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, well, hopefully we can figure something out. Popular Mechanics says Free America. Okay, so then what did they have almost every 6 months? Every 6 months, what'd they have? They had the inevitable, boom, flying car, but now the flying car is a reality today. Bam. It's the flying car of tomorrow. Today. All right. Yes. The world's first proven flying car has just received its airworthiness certificate by the Slovakian Transport Authority. Last June, this car deployed some mechanical wings and took off from a runway in the city of Nitra in Slovakia and landed in Bratislava, which they make great brats there. Good Bratislavians, yes. 35 minutes later, after it folded up its wings and the exotic-looking sports car drove off down the highway. The aptly named Air Car then did this 200 more times across 700 hours of flight time before the aviation authorities decided that it was reliable and safe. You can't even make that many trips through Chicago without getting into an accident. Okay. Air car certification opens the door for mass production for very efficient flying cars. Its creator, Professor Stefan Klein, said, "It is official and the final confirmation of our availability to change mid-distance travel forever, ever. The dramatic watershed moment tone is perhaps appropriate as the car can reach 100 miles an hour on the road and 8,000 feet of altitude." Did you catch that? 8,000 feet of altitude. While needing only around 2 minutes and 15 seconds to deploy or store its wings. 2 minutes and 15 seconds. That's even insane. If it's double that. Yes. Mm-hmm. Last year, GNN reported that the stereo prototype was, I added that. It's prototype. Was developed by a company called Klein Vision by Stefan Klein, who spent 20 years turning his dream into a reality. Dr. Stephen Wright, a research fellow at the Avionics University of West England, told the BBC, at the point of the test flight, he had reservations, but that he couldn't wait to see the piece of paper that says that it is safe to fly and safe to sell. Yeah. Klein Vision has specified that they are looking to take a share out of the aircraft market with the air car, not the auto market. And Morgan Stanley estimates that the flying car market over the next 20 years will be worth over $1 trillion. Similar buzz arose at a recent boom in private space flight. Now,
wow.
Okay, so you guys maybe have seen that we reported on a story that our government, in its infinite wisdom, has decided to put kill switches into every car by 2026. I really hope they're not suggesting these.
No, that would be a bad idea.
Badly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's like, oh, what's going on? Martha, I can't, I don't,
Think of air traffic control, though. If everybody's got one of these, it's going to be like the Jetsons all over.
Yeah.
Or, that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, air car, the car of the future, flying today. So, all right. Do you want to keep going, or do you want to? There's 3 more.
I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it through these.
I will truncate them.
Yeah.
Get it?
Sorry.
So, there you go. Just to get, I'll come through here quickly, guys. This is a cute, fun story. This is the kind of guy you want to have for a neighbor. Don't press that button just yet.
Okay.
But when it's time,
okay,
you'll know it. In a story about neighborly jest that grew into epic proportions, a green garbage bin got to wheel about all over town with a handsome young man on her arm. Yes, I said trash can bin. When 54-year-old Carl Stanovic got a text from his neighbor, Nick, with a request to take my bins out. Hey, so he got a text. Do you mind taking my trash out? So he responded, yeah, sure, no problem. Any particular place? And he took the lucky wheeled bins he was caring for to the local beach in Mackay, Queensland. Then he took him to a surf club. Then he did to take him some chores, and he took him shopping, and he took the trash can out socializing, went to several restaurants, went to a massage parlor, and then a tattoo parlor to get a couple extra 6s on the bin. He added some 6s on the bin there, and then stopped by a pub for a cold one. And notice, it's okay, I'm going to paraphrase. Here's the scoop. This guy, his neighbor asked him to take the trash out. He said, sure, not a problem. So he took the trash can all over town, and he took pictures and kept posting them on his Facebook as he went around town. And so the neighbor didn't know until he had gotten back, and he drove it to like 25 different places. Ooh.
What a sense of humor. It's almost empty anyway. What a sense of humor, yes. Honestly. I mean, that's insane. So funny. Yeah.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you guys about the internet. That must be on your end because it's been green skies and lights so far. Okay. You feeling okay, or should I keep going?
Keep going.
All right. I'm going to paraphrase these stories, guys, because Mom's got a tickle in her throat there. So next one. So then we'll turn this one off. Yeah, and then that one. This one, it's just cool. I just added in. There was a lot of animal stories.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm not going to read the story. I'm just going to tell you. Flamingos are coming back. They're coming back to Florida in droves. You know, the pink birds, flamingos. Bam. And nobody knows why, but they're making a big resurgence in Florida. Wow. Biologists can't figure it out just yet, but they are on it. And little known thing, the reason why they're pink like that, it's from the shells that
I know why they're pink like that. It's from the shellfish and the shrimps that they eat.
Yeah. Flamingos eat tiny crustaceans that often are the first things to die in a polluted wetland. Agricultural runoff dumps nutrients like nitrogen and phosphorus, which causes blooms of algae, deoxygenating the water and killing most of the flamingo's prey. So they're coming back. In southern Everglades in 2021 was the most successful nesting years for all native and migratory birds since before the Second World War.
That's nuts.
How about that?
Wow.
Anyway.
Well, they didn't leave.
No.
Faith and Family. They didn't leave. They were not repopulating.
Nope.
Because pollution had killed off a lot of
They weren't mating
sea
properly.
life, and they were not able to mate properly. So.
All right. We've got Don't Leave because we're still going to do the Prepper Olympics. We're going to do the Prepper Games.
Yeah.
But before we do that, there's one last story, and this one's pretty cute. So
Thank you for reading them.
Oh, baby, I'll read for you. All right, or I should rather say I'll stumble through these well-written articles. So, an 800-mile, $78 journey from Kentucky to Florida brought a smiling snowman to a classroom full of kids, many whom had never laid an eye, much less a finger, on snow.
Oh, goodness.
If one has a family from Florida, it's normal to find that they've never seen snow. This was the case for kindergartner teacher Robin Hughes, who realized almost all of the kids in her Florida classroom had never laid eyes on frozen precipitation after flipping through a book about snow with them. It was this realization following her trip home for Thanksgiving that drove her to ask a curious request of her sister, Amber Estes, who lived in Louisa, Kentucky. She asked if Louisa would mail her some of it in the off chance that it snowed that year. Fast forward to January 8th, and knowing that Estes was was due for 10 inches of snow, Hughes requested that she build a snowman for her classroom, and thus was born Lucky, a snowman with blueberries as eyes, carrots and twigs, a nose and arms respectively. Sealed in a temperature-controlled package with ice, Lucky flew priority USPS to Riverview in Florida. We used to live near Riverview. Mm-hmm. He's here, the school's receptionist shouted through the halls when the package finally was delivered.
Oh,
despite a blueberry shifting in transit. Oh, here. There he is.
Aw.
Despite a blueberry shifting in transit. Oh, where did I lose my spot?
Here.
There we are. Lucky arrived intact and unmelted in time to be revealed to the kids, who received him with utter wonderment.
That's so cute.
It was so exciting because he made it, and just the pure joy of the kids seeing this little snowman, Hughes told the Post. They wanted to touch him. Is he coming to life? Hughes immediately questioned. He was kept cold and snug in the school cafeteria. Lucky is repeatedly brought out in different classes to demonstrate the majesty of snow. But when he becomes a little too shiny and is closed back up again in the freezer, they've kept him in there. That's great.
That's really funny.
In time when all things are not normal for kids in the classroom and adults, this little snowman has created a ray of happiness. He was told the Post. The plan for Lucky is to be melted on Earth Day upon a newly planted garden on the kindergarten's property.
Cute.
Isn't that neat? Yeah.
Oh, Faith and Family lived in Bradenton.
We lived in Bradenton too. Yeah. Yeah, we had
Funny.
friends in Riverview. And
yep, friends that went to Riverview High School. And
yep, we lived in Bradenton and
Palmetto
and Spring Hill.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So, good news stories. Hope you guys like them. And with that said, I feel like it's about time, folks. It's time. They can hear you.
I don't care.
They can hear you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's Prepper Games, the Prep Olympics.
Prep Olympics?
Prep Olympics. Okay. This is the idea that when things are hard up, when the zombies are outside your house, and you got to figure out, how am I gonna to fight back this horde of zombies that just wants to eat brains? That's all they want to do. How do I keep them back? And how do I do that with the items that are at my disposal? Sure, I may not have a crossbow like those people on The Walking Dead. I may not. Or revolving automatic cross weaponry. So what am I going to do?
Put treadmills outside all of your windows.
That's what you do. They can't get in unless they're running zombies.
Well, they still can't get in.
I don't know.
Because they're running on a treadmill. You just have to have them all remote control so you can turn up the speed.
Turn them on and off.
Keep turning up the speed.
Give them a real good workout. Hit the incline.
Yeah, hit the incline.
Those are the real fit zombies. Those are the ones that are like, they usually went to Zumba at church.
Of course.
Zumba zombies. They're still in their spandex. Zumba zombies. So.
Oh my gosh.
The name
That's
of the
really
game,
funny.
guys. The name of the game is what in the heck could I possibly do with that item that is not its original or intended use? So what we're gonna do. Here's what it is. You gotta get
Zumba zombies.
Zumba zombies.
Hit my button.
Hit your button. Got it. So we're going to show you an item, and then you are going to tell us creatively
and family friendly
what the other item could be, what it could be used for that's not its original use.
The jogging dead.
The jogging dead. That's really funny. Whoever said that, cool points.
Playing with Jen.
So like if I said, here, what would be the use for this? And you would, if somebody said, oh, it's a phone, you make phone calls with it. That's not the idea of the game. No, you could say, this would be a good doorstop. Sweating to the old zombies. Yeah.
Yes, we're joking, Leslie.
If we're not laughing, or not, I guess not. We have to laugh up more.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so here's the first item. You guys ready to type? And you get cool points for the most creative thing. So it's that thing right over there.
This one?
Yes.
This
on your
one
mark,
right here?
get set. What is this not intended for, but could still be useful in a pinch?
The one you handed me for
There you go.
chapstick today.
It's glue.
Glue.
It's glue.
This one's disappearing purple glue.
So you're going to have to actually, you got to tell them.
Tell them what.
Or you
I
gotta
can't
read.
open it.
Well, you want?
There. Oh, this one's all dried up.
And it smells purpley.
No, it doesn't. Oh, that smells horrible.
It'll smell purpley.
It's not.
For blinding zombies. My son could use that to throw at the wall.
Yeah?
He could.
Yeah?
Sure. Yeah, no, she asked me for...
I asked him for chapstick.
And I brought the chapstick, but I was like, here, because we're going to use this for the game.
Right.
So what's the other thing that you could use? You could throw it at a zombie. Sure, Mary.
You could throw it at a zombie.
You
You
could.
might not do anything. Unless the glue is, unless this is actually a full stick of glue. And then you could shave it into a shiv and then throw it at them.
But playing with Jen's got a better idea.
Yeah, mini rolling pin.
Mini
definitely.
rolling pin. Mini rolling
Yeah.
pin.
Yeah, I kind of wish no. So we
Will
went.
it fit it? No, it will not. Uh-oh.
Mini deodorant? Not sure. Keep the kids quiet more ways than one.
Dart throwing.
Mending a
Mending a
hand.
hand.
Aw.
Oh, man. Bingo dabber. There you go. Seal cracks. I think you guys are getting the idea, but go with more like playing with Jen's there. What?
Deodorant for that kid who always has his hand up. Cool points right there.
Cool points. Winning the
Winning.
cool points.
Dollhouse water barrel.
Nice.
Yes. Lip balm. Yes.
Mustache wax.
Lip balm for those who talk too much.
Not getting any kisses later.
No.
Fix shoes. You to sew. Okay. Leaving notes in quiet. Then it will disappear. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah. Secret notes. Yes.
Happy Meat Farm Rios says fix shoes. Okay.
Okay.
You guys are going more serious tonight.
Yeah.
We got to lighten this up.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, what's next?
Next one. It's that. Over there.
Okay.
Right there.
I couldn't read your handwriting.
Okay. Next one. You guys ready to type? It cannot be its original use. And that is this.
An extension cord.
An El Cheapo, the $3 ones.
Super cheapy ones.
Cheapo extension cord.
This one's a really long one.
What would I use that for? I would probably wire it up to plug in a guitar amp.
Well, this one?
It would sound horrible.
Well, and it's not,
is,
there's no ground.
No, I'd cut it off and use the right.
Yeah, you'd have to have a ground.
Denture glue? Steve. It'd taste delightful. So what about this? What about this guy? You could tie up a zombie.
You could.
Jump rope.
Yes.
Yep.
Eyeliner so you won't fall asleep. The glue.
I have the whole library. Yeah, no kidding, John. Is a rope. A lasso. Okay.
Tie up tomato plants.
Newly awake patriot. Clothesline. There you go.
Very cool. Yeah, a clothesline. That's a great idea.
Speaker wire in a pinch. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Yep.
Used to tie down a load of hay. That would work.
Yep.
How about a belt?
A belt. Suspenders.
Suspenders.
You could hang, if you're out in the wilderness, you could use this to hang your tarp.
You could make a makeshift shelter out of it.
That's what I mean. Hang your tarp.
Oh, and then put stuff on top of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hang clothes on it. Foot pain and a tripping hazard.
Yes.
There
yes,
you go.
it is. A dog leash in a
Could.
pinch.
Could.
Tug of war.
Now you guys are getting it.
A
All right. Next one. This
antenna wire. Excellent.
one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can. All right. The next one. Mom hates the sound of this
Yes, I
thing.
do.
What is the other use for
Wait,
this?
Paul Bunyan's shoelace.
Love
Done.
it. Winning.
Yep. Meg, you got it.
An ocarina. An ocarina.
It's not. It's the pitch of that just hurts my ears.
I know what this is used for.
What? Yeah.
Mama repellent.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. As soon as he starts playing it, I'm out of here.
Mama repellent.
Yeah.
Hang a zombie. Well, I hope you're not going to
that
hang a zombie.
with
That's the other thing, yeah.
cord. An alarm. Yes. To wake up your children.
Put a baby to sleep. Michigan Daffodil likes that sound.
Yep.
Cool.
Well, I'm glad you guys like
A
it.
salt and pepper shaker. It would work like that.
That's funny.
You could.
Yeah.
Irritate my husband.
Yeah. You could use it to make,
Bubble blower?
yes. Drive Krista nuts. Yes.
Yes.
Does.
Throw it at a burglar.
You could. You could pour pancake batter in this, or not pancake batter.
Pancake batter?
Not pancake batter. Elephant ear batter, and then just kind of
Drip it in?
in the pan.
Call to attract Nintendo nerds to a
Yeah, no
location.
kidding.
Aha, they know what that is. That's and actually that's where this was from. I wanted an ocarina, and it was funny because that Nintendo game Zelda, The Legend of Zelda, in the game they use one of these, and I didn't know that, and I got the ocarina because it was highly reviewed. And then it was only afterwards until somebody said, "Oh yeah, that's what they use this in Zelda." I was like, "What?" Had no idea. Use it to send a code to family members. There you go.
Toy gun.
Toy phaser.
Funny.
I like it.
Fishing lure. It's a little heavy. It's ceramic.
Yeah, it's
So it'd
probably
be a little heavy.
It's probably that's not a pound.
No, maybe half, 3/4 of a pound. It could be a pound, but
Cake decorating tool. Love it.
yep.
All right, 2 more, guys. 2 more. Yeah, you need an FFA to license to operate.
Oh, he's probably thinking of the air cars.
Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know if they're on a delay.
Yeah.
We're gonna switch the order of these last 2. There's 2 more now. You gotta get creative with us, folks. Ready?
Hey, ocarina.
Hey, ocarina. Dum dugga dum dugga dum ocarina.
There's 2 other ones. Okay.
No, this one first.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do that one.
Well, you had it last on there.
I know.
Okay.
It changed my mind because
Okay.
this one. Okay, on your mark.
More fun.
Yes, get set. What is this usable for? But it's not its intended use, which this is compressed air. You usually use it to blow out computer parts and or electronic parts and or
Psst, psst.
ears that are
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't put it in there.
No.
Throw it at a Zumba zombie.
Yes, you could.
You guys like throwing these things. Just like to throw them.
You could call the sheep with that.
Yeah. Sheep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, zombies in DC. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the compressed air? What could you use? I don't know.
It's a very quiet shaker.
Very.
Yeah.
It came out in the 50s. I don't know. He must be on a different wavelength, John.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Clean the vacuum filter. Okay, see, but that's what its intended use. Hello, Internet fam. Chug-a-lug Doug.
Make a bomb out of it. Holy smokes.
You guys. I wouldn't throw this into a fire. You'd regret it.
You would regret that.
You would regret it.
No.
An enema. Whoa.
Yowza.
There's a family show, bro. Come on.
Yeah, no kidding. Clean your sinuses. Combine the two and make an air horn.
That's funny. Who did that? Who said that? That's a good one.
Keith.
Keith, I'm going to try it.
Oh, criminy.
See what you did? Newly
Way to
awake
go.
pilot.
Way to go.
I don't know if it's possible. Ready?
Anesthetic for field surgery.
Here we go. It's your fault, Keith. Whatever happens, I'm not responsible. That just sounds like
Somebody's spitting into it.
Shamu farted.
Stop that.
Oh my gracious. So yeah, there you go.
Oh my heavens.
A personal defense device.
Clean out your
Throw
belly
it, throw it at somebody.
Just clean out your belly button. That's really
Fire
funny.
bellows.
Fuel a potato gun. Oh my goodness.
Use the compressed air to puff your duvet.
Yes, it is for keyboards and such. We're thinking
It
of
is.
other things.
I haven't cleaned that out in a while. I feel better now.
Pepper spray.
Yeah, no kidding.
Flamethrower. Psst.
I don't know.
I don't know.
That sounds like me trying to play a harmonica. Do you have any teeth? Uh-oh. That might be. Do they just pop? Do your teeth pop out, or they're removable?
Stop.
The worst sound ever. No. You want to hear the most annoying sound ever?
No.
Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? You want to hear the most annoying sound ever? You guys got to type it in. Ah!
Yeah, you guys have to make the most annoying sound ever.
You guys make the most annoying sound ever. Good grief, Heidi.
Yeah, I know.
Good grief.
Exactly.
Good grief.
Biscuit cutter. What would be a biscuit cutter?
I don't know. Heidi wouldn't approve, that's for sure. This is far too nonsensical.
You guys are having way too much fun
How
here.
dare you?
How dare you?
Naughty fun having people. This is supposed to be prepper stuff, and that means sad and horrible.
No, you have to have fun. Because why
more
not?
fun than
What's
zombies
more?
coming
Yeah,
in the
no
house?
kidding. Spray it upside down to freeze a thing.
My favorite part of Dumb and Dumber.
I know. We
Yeah.
do this in the car all the time.
Feels like you're running at an incredible rate. All right. Scare away the zombies. They would get annoyed. That's probably true.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Oh, the bottom would be a biscuit cutter. That would make sense. Yeah, you could.
Okay.
Yep. Because it's indented really nicely. See?
It's like my forehead.
Suction cup to my forehead. That's funny.
All righty, kids. Last item of the Prepper Olympics, and you get cool points. So far, I think the best answer was, I think it was not the ocarina, because they just wanted to throw it at people.
No.
They throw it at somebody.
No, combining the two and making
that was probably the best one.
Yeah.
Okay, last one.
Yeah.
Not its original intended use. And this is going to be tough because our government's making these more and more useless every day. Oh. What do you do with that that's not its original or intended use. And if you say, well, you're in a pinch and you had to go and there was nothing to wipe with.
Pinch.
Just saying. You know what's weird is this actually came in the mail.
Yeah. We got this weird
Request.
solicitation to become a pollster. They wanted us to be, and this was not just us. This was a major thing that was sent out, an advertisement.
Insulation.
But they sent 2 $1 bills in this to entice us to become do their polls. I'm like, no, no. Thanks for the $2. Not really. That's fantastic.
They said it. I
No,
just did it.
That's great. Doesn't fly very well.
No, neither does inflation.
There was a. Here, we could clean out your beard with this.
Don't do it. It gets very freezy.
Freezy?
A paper football. Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. Oh wait, I was jabbering. What do you got? Do you got any good
bookmark, wallpaper, fire starter?
Make undergarments?
Oh, jeez. Oh. I can't read this out loud.
What?
Oh, well, okay. Do what Biden does. Print more.
Why not? It's not his.
Yeah. Oh. Throw it under the floor mats of a vehicle.
Might as well.
It's worth the same.
It's about the same.
Make a mini hat for a chicken. Cute.
I like that.
Very cute.
Oh,
very
Jess,
cute.
Watch it. Watch it, Jess.
Well, I know somebody else already said something very similar.
I didn't see that.
It's all right. Folded into a ring, bow ties.
So, Celtic Roots Farm. Why don't killer whales ever make friends with Brad? They feel he's too awkward. Jay, that is so beneath you, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. You usually have A game
You
stuff.
have usually very good.
He will just take his little phone. He parts his beard. He has to part his beard so he can see his phone. And then he Googles whatever jokes we're talking about, and then he just keeps them going, right? I'm messing with Jay. Jay's a good guy. But he does have a beard of power, and the beard of power does not approve of that kind of lack of depth, of insight.
Thank you, Mags.
Oh,
Very
thanks,
nice.
Mags.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, my heavens. Make a funnel. I've never done that with this, usually because these are filthy dirty, and I will never, ever
check your car for
put forward
car oil.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you could make a funnel and pour oil into your car with it.
Make a little kid happy.
Yeah.
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 Newly awake patriot, new sub, and tick the bell. Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
So, okay, that's honestly what we wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. We're just honestly having fun. We're going to, no big surprise, we're believers, and I'm going to play for you that new scripture song, so don't ditch just yet. I want to hear what you think about it, because what's interesting about it is I could write just music, and that's easy, but this is straight scripture. It's all of the scripture in it is from Psalm 9. And so I write music, then put the scripture to it, and hopefully it's good for memorization for you guys. And tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. is when we do our Devo. Mm-hmm. So that said, you want to do a quick prayer?
I don't do that, honey. You know that.
Super quickest prayer. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Father God, thank you so much for bringing everybody here. Jesus, just love on these folks. Let them know that you care and that you're never going to leave them no matter what. Amen.
Amen.
All right, that said, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. We had fun. Mm-hmm. We'll be back next Sunday night.
Well, we'll be here Friday afternoon, 11 a.m. East Central, not Eastern.
Yeah.
For some cooking fun. We don't know what we're going to cook yet, but we'll be here Friday.
Yep. And then tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
with all my whole heart. I will recount all of your wonderful deeds. I will be glad and exalt in you. I will sing praise to your name, O Most High. When my enemies turn back, they stumble and perish before your presence. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble, and those who know your name put their trust in you. For you, O Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. For you have maintained my just cause. You have sat on the throne, giving righteous judgment. You have rebuked the nations. You have made the wicked perish. You have blotted out their name forever and ever. The enemy came to an end in everlasting ruins. The Lord is a stronghold for the oppressed, a stronghold in times of trouble.